Let's see IPShare in action with remote IP camera streaming and protection from unauthorized remote network access. What we have here is a basic network diagram. We've got my laptop at 10.9.13.16 on the headend network, and it's connected via a tunnel through an IPTL appliance. And that appliance is installed as a stub behind the router here on a private network. And that network is the 192.168.50 network. And also on that network is a laptop at .250 and an IP cam at .10. So let's get some packets flowing and show some connectivity here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stream from this IP camera onto this laptop. So this screen is that 250 laptop, and I'm going to start a stream here. And you're going to see an uninteresting picture of me doing this presentation. This is actually the 250 laptop right here. I'm also going to start a ping to my .16 laptop, and that means it's pinging from this 250 on the private network through the tunnel all the way accessing my laptop here at .16. That may not be so desired, but we're going to address that here shortly. Now, let's turn our attention to my laptop at .16. I'm going to start a remote stream here, and I'm also going to start a ping to that laptop. So this is actually pinging through the tunnel all the way to that laptop. So I've got bidirectional pings going on, and now I've got local and remote video all happening simultaneously. That's great. Everything's connected. But from a security perspective, that may not be exactly what you want, and I'll show you why. I'm going to go back to the 250 laptop, and I'm going to open up an IP scanner. It's going to scan a range of IPs. And the first range I'm going to scan is going to be its local address space, right? And if I hit start on that, all the things show up that we expect. The router, the IP camera, the laptop, the IPTL appliance, all good. But what if I were up to some mischief and I want to see what's on the headend network? I want to scan and see what hosts are up there. Well, I could easily take my IP scanner, put in that range, and I'm going to hit start. And look, it discovers all of the hosts through the tunnel on the headend network. That is not desirable at all. How do we fix that? Well, we're going to go to the web interface of this device here, and we're going to enable the SuperNAC IPShare features. So this is the actual web interface of that device, and you'll notice on the ribbon bar here we have the SuperNAC function, and that's actually telling you that the license is installed and available. Now under Tunnel IPShare, this section will appear, and this is where we do our connection-based access control. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to block outgoing traffic. That's traffic trying to leave the remote network and egress the tunnel into the headend network. And by the way, if you're ever curious and want to know what that feature, how it operates, or the function, you could always just hover and it'll pop up with some online help. Now we can see here that it's set for allow outgoing traffic. And so that's what's allowing everything to talk to each other. Well, we're going to go block that. And I'm going to submit that. And while that tears down the tunnel and puts in those rules, we're going to see a couple things. One, this is going to drop. The video here is going to drop for a second until the tunnel gets reestablished. But you're going to notice over here on the 250, this is that remote PC, it can't ping my laptop anymore. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. Now we notice that we've got still the local video working. You notice now that the remote video is working as well, and the pings to that laptop are still good. So the laptop itself can't ping, but I can ping it and it will respond. This is showing you that there's a pinpoint connection only end-to-end for those requested headend connections to the remote devices. And this is what you want. If I come back over to my IP scanner and I try to scan the headend network again and I hit start, nothing, which is exactly what we want. It is completely blocked except for connections initiated from the headend. Now I'm going to put that back. I'm going to take that out. So right now you can see that it says the current state is blocking outgoing traffic. Well, I'm going to remove that. So I'm going to submit that, and it's going to go update that. And what you're going to see is this is going to drop. The video is going to drop for a second, and then it's going to come back, and you'll see the pings here. But notice this, now the pings on that laptop start working again. And if I rescan the head-end network, I can see everything at the head-end network again. And then the video comes back, and we've got both local and remote video with the pings happening. And that is IPShare with SuperNAC in action.